Hey, what's going on, Phoenix, Arizona? So I conducted a survey, and that question that I asked that got 71 comments was, you live in Phoenix if. So in this video, let's deep dive into those comments in case you were thinking about moving to Phoenix, Arizona or the surrounding cities.
This is where they go for the real estate info. I'm here to lead and help you succeed. One thing that you'll learn about me is I'm on a mission to get the knowledge to the world when making decisions and buying and selling real estate.
Victor Huerta.
Remember my name.
Hey, so before we get started, if you have not done so, subscribe to my channel, click that subscribe button and that bell to get notified when we drop our latest video. We are bringing nothing but home buyer tips, home seller tips, the Phoenix real estate market updates, so you can be mindful when you're thinking about buying, selling, or investing in some real estate. So let's get into those 71 comments right now. Okay, my friends, so I am going to be reading off my cell phone because I have all the comments right here, and I'm going to put this on the video as well. So the question was, you live in Phoenix, Arizona. If this comes from Rene Velasco Jr., you wear a jacket, hoodie on your way to work and on your drive home, you are in a wife beater. If you don't know what a wife beater is, it is basically a muscle shirt that you wear underneath a dress shirt. It's either white or black. Usually wife beaters are white. Now, rice cookies can be baked in your car instead of your oven. That is a true fact here in Phoenix, Arizona. Reed Howard says, when driving in a car, your AC is on full blast year-round, or almost all year round. You wear sunblock in the wintertime, and when your kids want to go outside in the summer, you tell them, let's stay inside and watch TV and stay cool. Preston Croup says, you run your AC in February because the house got too warm on the southern facing windows. Marie English says, you wear oven mitts to drive your car in the summertime. Now, your steering wheel gets really hot in the summertime, so it's important to put sunshades on your window when you leave, like to a parking lot or if you're at a mall or etc. And your door handles, oh my goodness, they are hot too when you're trying to open the door. So be mindful of that in the summertime. Jason Coleman, if locals don't support your NFL team. Now, Arizona is very diverse. There's a lot of people from different states. So if you go to a Diamondback game, a Suns game, a hockey game, a Arizona Cardinal, he's a big Cardinal football fan, you're not going to have the stadium full of the home team. There are so many people that move from out of state here, so they are rooting for their own teams. Victoria Namer Croup says, your skin sizzles just thinking about sitting in your car with leather seats without starting it and letting it cool first in the summer months. You must get a push to start or automatic starter before you get into your vehicle in Arizona, even if you have leather seats, because it does get a little warm. When it's 100 degrees in the summer and your comment is it is cooling off. That comes from Gil Franco. Well, more like the 80s. The hundreds is still a little hot. Jose says, you can fry an egg on the sidewalk. It's a funny thing to say that is because the airport, the Sky Harbor, has done that test, and it is a true fact. In the summertime, you can fry an egg on the runway at the Sky Harbor. Christina says it drops below 70 and you grab your Uggs and a heavy coat. It's funny is when you move to Arizona, your blood seems to thin out and you get a lot colder, a lot faster. Okay, I said is when you go to your garage to start your vehicle and your battery is zapped. If you don't have a dry cell battery here in Phoenix, Arizona, you have a regular battery, you have to replace it almost like every 2 years. I am not kidding you. It's going to get zapped from the heat. Okay. Phil Thompson says you can predict where the shade is from the tree in the parking lot when you leave to the movies. So you can choose your parking space strategically, meaning that you want to park near a tree so when the sun wraps around, you'll be getting some shade later on during the day. Oh, Cheryl Cable says, you no longer associate bridges with water. There are some bridges here in Arizona, but there is no water. It is nothing but desert. Okay. Ryan says, you have to fight with an old dude in the golf cart for a parking lot. Now, this is true in Sun City, and that's funny is because I asked him if he worked in Sun City, and he said it is true. There's a lot of old people on golf carts over there, so he's fighting for parking spots with old people in Sun City. Okay. Andrew says, you have entered Hell Inferno. Okay. Now, Jason West says, you know what a Gila monster really is. Terrence says, if the overnight low in the summer is in the 80s. Okay. Joey says, you have a blister in your ass sitting on your car seat. He must be talking about his kids. Okay. Chris Medina says, if you know a realtor, Arizona is flooded with real estate agents. Let's see here. Maria Shelley says, when it rains, it is breaking news. I am not going to kid you. When monsoon season hits, it is like breaking news. If we get a 1 inch of rain, it's breaking news. If we get 2 to 3 to 5 or 6 inches, oh my goodness, it's like a world record here. So that is breaking news. Colby says, is you're wearing flip-flops and shorts in February and also in November, December. It does not get that cold. Jamie says, when the highs are in the 80s one day and the very next day it's in the 60s. That is usually the winter time. Gets really hot during the day and then kind of cools off in the summertime. Chris Lopez, he hit this one on the nail on the head, and he was almost at the last to respond on the comments. Is, you know what a hobu is? If you don't know what a hobu is, Google it. It's a big sandstorm that happens here during monsoon season, and you just cannot drive. You have to pull over. Okay. Jacqueline says, it's funny when she says this because congratulations, she's getting married. She was engaged. She goes, when you know that Shanko Company is located in Scottsdale Road and Acoma. It's a commercial that happens here in Arizona. You kind of get the hint. Okay. Maria comes back with another one is, every room in your house has ceiling fans, and you also own at least 3 to 4 fans on the floor, kind of like the one I have in the back here. And she says they own about 5. Okay. Araceli Huerta says, no matter how many scorpions you've seen, they still scare the crap out of me. Okay, sometimes you will find scorpions in your house, so be careful. Make sure you get a black light so you can scan your house. Dominique Brown says, you are freezing when it's 70 degrees outside. Your blood will thin out. You will get cold here. Okay, let's see here. And Michael Glover says, when it's dry heat. People who come from Texas, New Orleans, or stuff like that, they say, well, it's dry heat, it's no humidity, but it is still hot. So I hope you enjoyed those comments from people who actually live here in Arizona, so you can kind of get a picture of what's happening here in Phoenix. Okay, so that was a video. You know you live in Phoenix if, and those are the comments from people who actually live here in Phoenix, Arizona. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have not done so, click that subscribe button, click that bell to get notified when we drop our latest video. We are dropping nothing but first-time homebuyer tips, home seller tips, the Phoenix real estate market update, so you can be mindful when you're thinking about buying, selling, or investing in some real estate. Today, I am wearing just a t-shirt with my logo, with my brand. Relaxed day today, shooting a couple video and a couple content in a relaxed manner. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you on the next video. If you have any questions, email me at victor@freeagentproperties.com. Again, that email address is victor@freeagentproperties.com, where we release new videos each week on home buyer tips, home seller tips, the Phoenix housing market update, so you can be mindful when you're thinking about buying, selling, or investing in real estate. We will talk to you soon.